Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Eden Prairie, Minnesota, where we're here for the finals of our second qualifier here at Obstacle Academy. I'm Chris Ganji, joined alongside Ryan Stratus.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We had quite the day yesterday in the prelim round. Here we are, day 2, top 15 athletes, starting things off with the women's division. Running all 3 courses here, hybrid, speed, and burnout. Starting things off. The hybrid round. Changes been made to the course. We're going to see how the athletes fare today. Top 15 right now, vying for the top 12 spots to move on into speed, and then only 8 will move beyond that into the burnout.
Yeah, so here's a quick look at how the rules work for the finals. Like Strat said, top 12 move on to speed, top 8 to the burnout. Athletes are going to be awarded points for their placement on each course. 15 points for first, 14 for second, all the way down, -1 as we go. Points will be added across all 3 rounds to get our leaders. Tie-breaking procedures, you'll add the score of the top 2 placements, take the score of the top placement, and then if we need to go to a third tiebreaker, you'll revert to their prelim course placement. So the combination of yesterday's hybrid and speed rounds. So keep an eye on that. Yesterday was a lot of fun, Strat. Tough courses. We didn't see a single clear.
I know, man. Nobody got close. We had a few get to the last obstacle, but it was a really tough drop and hasn't really changed today. There's a few alterations out there, but not much. They've got more time to work with, so instead of the 3 minutes they had yesterday due to the amount of athletes we had, we've got 4 minutes to try to get through the course here in just a bit. Sounds like Mr. Billions getting things hyped up out there, our head judge on the floor. So our first athlete is going to be Melene Zernac, standing by. Melene trains out of the Grips gym, originally from Germany. Competed on Ninja Warrior Germany 4 separate occasions, and we're going to start off quick here. As the first runner, you have a lot of pressure to try to set the pace for the rest of the field. You don't have any beta to work off of, knowing what to try to beat in regards to the other athletes, and this pole vault section has been a little challenging. We're able to get through it in just a few moves. 19 years old, 7 years of experience. Big change here is they have to take the jump now. Yesterday there was a set of rings that would help with the dismount, but now it's all about timing your turn and jump. Stay high on the platform. Melene makes it through. The overboard here. Tipping point and change of direction, dismount. Obstacle Academy, well known for switching things up in regards to how the angles play out for these various obstacles. This little spring-loaded step here makes this kick off the wall a little tricky, but Melene knocks it out. So far, so good. No falls to this point. This is where we saw a big divide with all the athletes in the prelim round. The bookend sliders challenging that vertical grip. It's going to be a drop here. I like how the hands are already prepared for the rotation. And now dropping down to the bottom here of the ledge will cause a bit of a reach up. She can time this swing up to it. Not quite there. Almost got it. Has to get to that ring or generate enough swing to go for the dismount. So she's got time to recover some. 3 tries per obstacle with the retry system in play. Oh, loses the grip pretty quick there. It's tough to recover the grip quickly on these various tries. Most recently, she was at the World Championship out in Sweden for the OCR Championship out there. Took a top 10 spot. It's cool to see the various competitions internationally that are happening. Final attempt for Melene. Trying to time out this rotation. Going for the front-facing swing here. And the peel out right there. Not quite able to hold on. Great attempt. Able to get a few good tries out there. But it is a taxing grip obstacle to try to build up that swing on that small ledge without peeling off. Up now, Sophia Crinker-Choy, celebrating her 15th birthday today. What a way to celebrate. So happy birthday, Sophia. Working her way through first few obstacles. Pole vault here, the tipping point and the timing. Gotta be just right. Trains out of the movement lab. San Dimas, good save there. Testing the balance a bit. All the way from the West Coast. And dropping in. Quick dismount that's going to save her some time. Good landing here. Lines up the quick kick out for the dismount.
Yeah, good pace to this point. Minute to the balance here.
Stepping down. And good swing through. We got some time here to recover, but wants to get right into it. Oh, no, almost had it. Trying to reposition the hands a little bit. Could not get the rotation locked in on her first try. Waits for that quick reset and jumps right back into action. 10-second reset timer per retry. We're going to try to get here and switch it down. Hold on tight. Engage some of that lock-off power. Trying to kick forwards. You're going to have to take a big pull here to reach up. And there it is. Good timing. It's at an off angle, so it's tough to build up that swing. But she is through it. First time facing this obstacle. Up for grabs. Magnetized ring. Got that ring that's hanging there. They have to take it mid-flight. Put it on the side. And not quite able to get it. Try to pull up immediately. So that magnet, in the way it's placed, will want to potentially pull down and then whip it around. That cliff ledge on the side will cause that other side to tip up. So it's a tough obstacle to time out just right. One last try for Sophia. Trying to get that timing and not able to get it. Great try out there, Sophia. That was the stopping point for many athletes yesterday. Up next, I think, yep, should be Taylor Chapateau coming up now. Millie Eaves on deck, but ready to get out there. Taylor, pork roll ninja, on the move, hopping into action right now. Swinging through. Trains out of the next level ninja. Finding the timing here. Seen a couple different techniques. Seems like the athletes have really figured out the timing on those two pole vaults. This is Taylor's 10th time competing with the NSC. And timing out this jump here can be a little nerve-wracking because the rotating door doesn't have any resistance to it. You can see how easy it rotates left and right. You have to push off right there, dead center, or else it'll go spinning on you. Taylor waits it out. Figures it out first try. "16 years old, 6 years of experience. Likes these hybrid courses versus all the other ones we've got in store. Speed and Burnout next up, potentially. No problem on that sideways dismount. And judging the distance a little bit for committing to that first rolling pin. You have to pull back on this ring to ensure the line is tight. To get over to the dismount cleanly without banging into that pillar. So far, so good for Taylor. We'll test the grip here, taking some time to recover some. Saw her Vitality Obstacle Fitness a few weeks ago. She almost made it into the top 20 to move into the speed. It was in 22nd at Vitality. So here we are trying to work our way through to the later rounds today. Sideways swing build up here. You can see how tough this obstacle is. A lot of different hand grips, hand change of positions. And then the pull power here, timing this just right so you don't peel out. Not going to get on her first try. And the tough part about this is that first attempt took a lot of time, took a lot of energy. She'll have time to recover. But how much can you recover in order to be able to make that reach? Trying to get those forearms refreshed. Here we go. Feels like she's ready. Use the tops. Conserve that grip a little bit, but it does make the slide down a little tougher. And the drop down time is out. Good fight out there, though, from Taylor.
Yeah, you can just see as she comes to the end of the board here, as it pops out, hands maybe just not in a great position because the left hand was on the edge of the board.
That's a tough one. That's the trade-off when you have your hands on top. Save the grip a little bit, but you lose that balance when it comes to the rotation. But right now, Millie Eaves on the move. Swinging her way through the first 2 obstacles without any issues. Pole vault. Timing here. Seems to be the preferred method to do the face away. Find that backswing timing just right as we get out of there. Millie, one of the athletes out of the barn. Gym that had the most athletes sign up yesterday. We're getting ready for the big swing up and over here. No problem. Clean landing on top. Some athletes like the crane landing, 1 foot on the top, 1 foot on the side, but Millie trusting she can plyo and precision land on that tilting platform. Seen Millie a handful of times at the NSC Youth Championships. It's her first time at the pro level. And making it into the finals on your first pro comp's pretty good. Way to start your NSC career here. Trying to slow her heart rate down some. Here we go. Prepping for the drop here. It's going to be quick. Be careful. Trying to make sure we can control the board. Don't let the board control you. Going for that big swing. Dismount potentially. Skipping the ring and gets it cleared. Nicely done, Millie.
Yeah, just really confident in her grip strength there. Going for that big dismount.
Well, 13 years old, 4 years of experience. I believe she's the youngest athlete in this division. Here we go. Can we get this ring placed just right? Close, close. They have to be able to have enough hang time to grab the ring, reposition it, and match their grip at the same time. The left hand on the cliffhanger side hits too soon. That's going to alter where that ring needs to be placed, making it that much more difficult. A lot of moving parts in this obstacle. She's got 1 minute left. Almost. I like that attempt. It looked like she tried to grab on top of the ring as she was swinging up to it instead of the bottom of it. Therefore, would have made that move up to the latch a little quicker. So little adjustments like that can go a long way. Let's see how it plays out on our third and final try. Millie! So close. Great effort out there. Quickly to that point.
Yeah, let's take a look. I mean, this is so difficult. Watch how the board moves as she grabs the ring. Tilts just a little bit. And you have to be so quick with your hands to get the ring down and around.
Well, you got to cover the distance, and you have to make sure you've got the height and the timing. It's a tough one to dial in. Elizabeth Plesgrove on the move right now. Swinging back. Going for another reach out there. Rocking the... Oh, goes for the big jump. Did we get it? Oh, we were close. That skip is a big shortcut.
It's a big shortcut. I don't know.
Yeah, that fall's going to potentially add up.
Yeah, it's tough, especially when she's so capable of doing the obstacle. It's hard to take that fall there, especially because falls count on hybrid.
That's all right. She's going to shake it off, keep moving. 13 years old, 5 years of experience, dropping on down. Rocking the OCR Championship t-shirt from Sweden. Was out there earlier this year. Handful of the athletes participating in their OCR short form courses, 100-meter races and whatnot. It's been starting to really show up in the international scene. Kicking off the wall, great job. So she's currently the 100-meter OCR youth female champion from that Sweden event and the event out in Croatia, the Spartan 100-meter. Right now, hybrid's going to be testing the skill set all across the board, not just the speed. Out of Colorado Springs, out there at the Ninja Intensity crew. We'll be heading out there for qualifier next year. Haven't been out the old neck of the woods in a long time. It's Elizabeth going for potentially a big dismount here, eyeing up that platform. Ooh, a little lean back, but she's through it.
We've seen peel out dismounts before. I'm glad she gets to the platform.
Yeah, shaking off the grip here, letting it rest a little bit. But not too long of a wait. Wants to start trying this one out, feel it out. Potentially get it knocked out. Oh no, had it on there, closest we've seen so far.
Yeah, that was really close. I mean, I like how she's leading out. Elizabeth definitely has some reach. She's a taller athlete.
Yeah, the rules with this one is they have to disengage off of that trapeze before grabbing that ring. Oh, again, she is getting close. So close. 40 seconds. Well, once she makes that one move, it's not over. She'll still have to travel forwards with that ring and grab another two-sided obstacle with cliff on one side, a little thinner. And 3 times in a row, Elizabeth so close. Making it to that point. 2 falls, puts her in the third right now.
Well, she's really close here. She's really, really close.
Yeah, the cliff hanger on the side is nothing that's very forgiving to hold on to. Timing's got to be spot on. Up now is going to be Mila Getting. Mila on the move. Was a long-time jungle gym athlete. Has recently moved up north. Now trains out of Big Time. So we are looking for the timing here on the kickback. And dismount off of that pole vault. 14 years old, 5 years of experience.
Yeah, she's a championship athlete. She won the youth championship when she was in the 13-year-old division.
Waiting for that turn and burn on out of there. Nicely done. Gets the crane landing, no problem. Just needs to rotate down. See Coach Swanson in the background. Trying to give some guidance and time. Mila, longtime athlete in the game. Looking locked in here. Dropping down, stepping through. A little stutter there, but able to balance just right. Kick off the wall, and we're good. Minute 30 to this point. It's going to give her an opportunity to recover a little bit. This being the big cutoff point from yesterday. A lot of athletes made it here, but didn't have much success. Good lock off to be able to pull in. Think she is eyeing the dismount. Might feel confident with the toss and the pull power here, and nicely done. Mila Getting. Minute 45 to go. Grab some of that bucket of chalk. Get the grip ready. And the quick moves dialed in. This far along into a course, these quick move type obstacles are a high fail percentage. Can she get it? First try, not quite. Take a second here to recover some. Kick right back into it. Try number 2. Looking for the distance. Leads out with a one hand. Not quite there. The lead out tech is when you let go of one hand, the one you want to reach out and try to manipulate the obstacle with and follow through with that trail hand to match. It allows the athletes a little more time to identify what they're trying to grab onto. Third and final attempt for Mila. Not going to get it. Great tries out there, though. Quickly to that point puts her in second right now. Up now is going to be Kenzie Hughes. Kenzie standing by for the run. And here we go, striding into action. Kenzie climbing up, going to drop down that magnetized cliff ledge. Pole vault up and over. And working our way through the rotating door. Kenzie's coming out of the Ultimate Ninjas of Libertyville gym. 7 years of experience, 17 years old. Looking for that timing here. And knocks it out. Most recently competed at American Ninja Warrior Season 17. Good swing tech, able to get through off the rings quickly. No need for a lot of swings there. It's Kenzie's 12th time competing on NSC. So a lot of experience with the various formats, making it into the finals 8 times out of the previous, well, this would be 9 times now out of her 12 times competing. Smooth to this point. Not many hiccups or hang-ups. And here we go. Kind of half and half here. One hand high, one hand about mid-range. Going to try to prep for the drop here. Got to be ready for it. And gets the rotation. Uses the lock off. Looks like she's eyeing that dismount. Testing the grip here. Might be able to get it. Not quite. Not quite. No easy task when you got a small ledge to try to hold on to build up that swing power. It's a big toss. And the peel out potential is a lot higher when you're trying to generate that amount of momentum. Kenzie's got 2 more tries. Minute 20 to do so. towards the end of the track once again. Good timing here. That set of rings up top. Might be another option for her. Let's see what she decides to do. That grip has got to be burning by this point. Going up to the rings. Hands are wide open, but we managed to hold on. Excellent job. That is huge.
Yeah, great fight from Kenzie there, especially being able to do that on a second attempt. The cliff takes so much energy out of you.
Well, she'll only have time for one good attempt here. On the up for grabs. Ring combo and not going to get it. And a great run from Kenzie, pushing beyond what she got to yesterday. What makes that ring up for grabs tough is the fact that it's attached to the obstacle you're trying to place it on, causing it to move, causing it to be a little more accuracy requirement there. Right now, Poertner or Fagnant on the move right now. Poertner coming out of Ninja Intensity out of Castle Rock, Colorado. Swinging through. Up and over on the pole vaults. Poertner, 14 years old, 5 years of experience. Known as the pace setter. Looking for the rotation here. So far, so good. Dropping down, rocking the Olo shoes. Olos. Long-time parkour shoe, but has adopted the ninja way as well. I've seen a lot of ninjas take the Olos as their primary shoes nowadays. Poertner a little too quick on the step downs on the rolling pins. We'll have to reset.
Yeah, she actually made contact with the blue piece, the blue support piece. I think that's why she maybe got called back on that.
Off to the side, I see. Gotcha, yeah. Tough challenge there, but she's able to adjust and move through on her second attempt. Poertner well known as a burnout athlete as well, knowing how to really manipulate these tough upper body obstacles.
Yeah, just phenomenal grip strength. One of the strongest athletes in the field. Let's see if she's got the tech here for this ring.
She's got a hybrid clear in the past, in the prelims, and 2 in the finals. So potential is there. Not going to get on her first try. Close first attempt, though. This being her 8th time competing with the NSC. She made it to the next round 7 of those 8 times. Up and on, not quite. One final chance for Poertner. Here we go. Got to get this last one, or that's it for the day. Hold on tight.
Oh, we could be seeing the first athlete through this here, Strat. One more move.
Come on, Poertner. There we go. Still needs to dismount. It's a bit off axis, so she'll have to kind of kick out and then time out that swing to the side. There we go. Porter Fagnant making it through the ring, up for grabs.
Well,
And now,
that is huge, and now it's the final obstacle, or the second last obstacle, a massive move up to a dropping board here.
oh man, the shape up or ship out. You've got that triangle they have to hold on to. Oh, not gonna get it. A great effort, but time is up. Porter a little further down the line, gonna push the pace, push the standard for the rest of the athletes to try to follow.
Man, gonna be tough, Strat. We got 2 obstacles to go. Porter doing a nice job getting that ring transfer.
Well, up now is going to be Millie Brown-John, traveling from Canada, training out of Momentum Movement Academy. Lily timing out this backswing just right. No hang-ups on the pole vault so far today. 5th time competing at the NSC. 3rd time in the finals. Time out the swing and the transfer over. Sub-minute to this point, setting a good pace. "15 years old, 6 years of experience. Quick feet across the rolling pin, but too quick. Unable to put on the brakes there on that stepping platform before the spring-loaded wall trap. Ooh, good save. Can adjust, and a good pull through there on cannonball swing over. Swinging away across here. It's the Canadian Ninja League champion for the 13-14 age bracket. And the 15U champion for the UNAA 2025 season. Big swing here. Hold on tight. There we go. Taking some time to recover. Knows how huge it is to try to get through this obstacle. Since only the top 12 will be moving on to the speed. Almost got it, almost. Needs a little bit more height with the ring. What's tough is by the time you grab that ring, your body is already falling down. You're losing that height. So it can be tough to put it exactly where you want it. All within fractions of a second. 3rd final try for Lily. Leading out and not quite able to figure it out. Tough break, nice try. Up now is going to be Savannah Selenus. Savannah ready to go. Coming out of Las Vegas, Nevada. Trains out of Ninja Lair and Rhino Ninja Gym out in Las Vegas. Coaches at both locations. She's a big athlete in the OCR scene. A lot of those competitions internationally she's been traveling around to. Was at the one out in Sweden. A handful of the other young athletes doing quite well at the various distances. 3K, 15K, 100 meter, taking the top spot in the 2024 OCR World Championships there. And big swings here so far, so good. And big kick out to the side. Moving through here smoothly. 15 years old, 5 years of experience now. Good drop down. Have to reposition, change which leg to push off the wall with. And kicking her way over now straight into the book slider. Not taking a break, not grabbing any chalk, trusting the grip is going to be there. Rotate, drop down. She's already eyeing the distance for the dismount. And timing out that toss in. I think we're good. Yep, no problem so far. I mean, wow, she is really pushing the pace. Get this in one. Almost. Nice try.
This is such an insane level of coordination and timing. Having to catch that ring, having to get your other hand on the cliff.
Here we go, ultra number 2. Not quite there. We've had up for grabs. I've done one of those. That was season 11, I think. But that was like a bar was pre-placed in front of you, and you'd go straight to a non-moving cradle. Something a little easier than what they have to deal with today. Savannah, third and final try. Got there at a great time. And that'll be putting her in a good position to move forward. Only a handful of athletes remaining. Molly McGovern. Molly Mack on the attack. Ready to take on this hybrid course. Molly trains out of the Obstacle Ninja Academy. Down there in Orlando, Florida. Swinging out on these pole vaults. Kicking back and around for the drop down. Nicely done. Eight years of experience, 14 years old. This is her 5th time at the NSC. So her 2 times last year, the big time and mode of movement. Just looking for the turn here and gets the dismount. Really important that these athletes get through these first handful of obstacles without any issues. Molly taking a second to calm herself before this balance. Good work. Big pull, grabbing one, but stepped perhaps out of bounds there. Couldn't tell. It was a quick move. Try number 2, and I'll shake that off and go again. Only utilize the yellow. And great work fighting through, gets it that time. Molly staring down the line here. Focusing up.
Trying to figure out where she wants her hands.
Yeah, the higher they are, the more traction it's going to cause on the sliding track. Trickier to rotate it around here. We'll try to go for that Huge sideways dismount. And throws a little bit of a off-axis throw. But she's okay. Gonna try again. Timing there. Pretty tough when that grip starts to go. Trying to recover as much as she can here. Two options, both of which are pretty challenging this late on the course. Take those big swings and risk a huge throw for dismount, or try to pull up and time your reach for those high rings. Looks like she's going to go for that way this time. Big pull, and she manages to reach the rings. And good job getting through to that point. She'll have about 30 seconds. With only 12 moving on, she'll really want to get this point. With 4 more athletes to follow suit. Feeling the pressure here, Molly going to dig deep. One chance only. Yeah, not going to get it, but a great run from Molly, able to fight through that grip-intensive obstacle on this book slider.
Yeah, you can see she lines up this dismount. This is the first attempt, and she has a pretty good throw, but just slips off at the end. And lines up and gets it on the second attempt.
Yeah, that's really taxing. Up now, Annabella Hinrichs. Ready to go. Coming out of the Arc Ninja out in Longmont, Colorado. Annabella, 21 years old, 8.5 years experience. Multiple seasons of American Ninja Warrior. And multiple times here with the NSC. This is her 13th time competing with NSC. And her 7th time making it into day 2 rounds. So far, so good. Swinging our way through. Climbing and skiing background. Goes for the dismount. This was a change from yesterday. We didn't have to make that big jump. Annabella having to reset here. Bit of a tricky timed obstacle. You want to be off center just to get it to rotate, but then you want it to be more centered when you push off. So able to figure it out on try 2. Big swing out to the side, keeping the feet up. Nicely done. And striding across, dial it in. Hold on tight. And we're back in it. Trying to get through these sliding bookends. Not going to rest long. Trusting that cardio. Big pull into it, holding high. Let's see what she decides to go with.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely worth mentioning is Annabella does train out in Colorado, trains at elevation.
Yeah. Altitude makes a difference.
She does have really good cardio.
Well, also has a 10 years of experience scuba diving, so you know the breath work. It's very important in that as well. So knowing how to breathe when you're out there on these obstacles makes a huge difference. And Annabella looking fresh still. Let's see what we got technique-wise on this. Up for grabs. Almost had it. "10 years scuba diving. I went snorkeling for the first time out in Barbados, and I could barely manage that. I can't imagine. But here we go, another attempt here. Leading out to it, but unable to get the ring off in time. It kind of threw off her timing a bit. Third and final attempt. Man, this is another rough day here. Had a challenging prelim round yesterday. Not many people got past this obstacle with the ring contraption being a huge hurdle, and Annabella a hard time out there, but gets there quick enough to put her into sixth right now. And high enough to move on to the speed.
Three athletes to go here.
Lorna Poertner standing by at last three. Lorna was one of the first athletes to get through to the next to last obstacle. Now is the last obstacle yesterday. We'll see if we can repeat that. She stayed in first place majority of the day. Getting a little hung up here. A little extra time to work with. This is her first NSC pro level as we're working our way for the turn. The dismount a little big there. The reset and try again. Obstacle Academy athlete, 13 years old. 6 years of experience. Been with all the youth NSCs, so familiar with that. Looking right at home here at the pro level. As we are working our way down onto the rolling pins. Stepping out, got to watch out. Only yellow allowed to be engaged. 2:15 left to work with.
Lorna was one of the athletes who ran early in Wave 1. This is her first NSC Pro Comp, and she held first place all the way until the end of the day, until Isabella Folsom ran.
Well, a little different of approach. Yesterday she went to the rings. Does she have the distance? I think so. Well, great job making it back to this point. But this setup's a little different than it was yesterday. The rings were pre-placed. Now they've got to place the rings onto the side.
That was a really good attempt, Strat. She's got some time here. Can she figure this out with 2 attempts to go?
Going for it here. Try number 2. There we go, Lorna. Come on. Still needs to make this next grab. Tension's high.
Lorna gonna get through this obstacle again. Come on, get that dismount.
Little off axis, got to change the angle, and we get there. 40 seconds. 2 obstacles to go. And a huge drop to take on the shape up or ship out. She is not waiting long. Can she generate the height in order to grab onto this triangle, dropping it down? Not going to get it on that attempt. We'll have maybe a few seconds to try to generate enough swing before the time ticks away, and then manage to hold on Can we do it? Not quite. Went for it. Oh my goodness, what a day, what a day. She's smiling as we walk off the course there. I think we're going to go have a little chat with her. She was the first one through to that point yesterday and still making it to that point today. I think Angie's going to go have a word with Lorna here in just a second.
Lorna! Come on over. All right, we'll stand here. Camera's over this way. All right, everybody, we're standing by with Lorna Poertner, who just got off the course. How you feeling?
Gassed.
Gassed, yeah. I mean, you were able to get to the second to last obstacle. Tell me about how difficult that drop is to absorb.
It's just crazy because I thought it would go in like a circle, but it just kind of went down, and I kind of went down with it. It hurts, and it's hard.
So we saw you in August at the Youth Championship in the 13U division. You're stepping up now, first competition in the pros. How does it feel? You're doing great. You're sitting in first place right now.
It's very intimidating. There's a lot of really good people here, but it's really fun to see how all these people train and compete in person.
Yeah, do you have anybody that you've been looking up to in the pro division that you look at as sort of somebody you've looked up to?
All of the people in the pro division.
Oh, perfect.
Yep.
Well, good luck the rest of the way. We got speed and burnout coming up. Can't wait to watch.
Thank you.
Nice job.
Well, great job out there. You can tell just how challenging of a course run that was. Angie always getting the post-run interviews for when the athletes are completely out of breath. That is a common occurrence. That's something they got to get used to if they want to make it on to American Ninja Warrior. They put that camera and microphone in your face right away. A great job from Lorna. Isabella Folsom moving on the course right now. Isabella Folsom out of the barn as well. Coming off some great runs from the international scene, was out at the Poland Ninja Warrior. Was the last woman standing out there. A lot of side-by-side races. In the international scene, Isabella, longtime athlete in the NSC as well. Moving her way through onto the overboard. This is her 11th time competing and the 11th time making it into the next round. Still maintaining that 100% finals appearance rate. Keeping that streak alive. Isabella well known for the upper body strength and the grip power. Quick rotation here. And moving at an incredible pace. Making sure we got time to operate here on the back half. Minute 20 to this point. 20 seconds faster than the other athlete, Savannah Selenus, to this point. Really ensuring we can take some time to recover. First attempt. Not going to get the ring in place. Try number 2. How much can you learn off of these each individual attempts? Isabella holding on, nicely done. Must make this next catch. You're through one of the more difficult portions of this obstacle. Still needs this change of direction lined up, and there we go. Minute 15 remaining, quickest to this point. A lot of time to operate. Are we going to see a clear today? The last two runners, Isabella. All eyes on you. Flying high onto the triangle. We hold on for a split second. But you can see how quick that drop happens. I mean, the higher you go, the harder you're going to fall. And the tougher of a grab it is by the time gravity catches up to you and the grip engages. One last chance for Isabella. Moment of truth here. A little closer. She'll have time for one more try. And right away into it. And time is up, but gives it a go anyway. And my goodness, that is like getting RKO'd out there, Randy Orton style. Tough falls. I think DeGange going to head out onto the floor, have a chat with Isabella. They are having hard times on this hybrid round. Still haven't seen the final obstacle. But here we go on the floor. DeGange's down there ready to chat with Isabella Folsom.
All right, we're standing by with Isabella, who just got off the course. Isabella, how are we feeling?
Feeling good. I'm really excited to get that ring one. Something we've trained a lot in the barn, just that style of movement, so I wanted to get it.
Yeah, tell me a little bit about the second to last obstacle. It's a massive move, huge drop. What does it feel like?
Well, for me, it felt like I'm there, and then kapow. But it's really fun. It's a cool movement. I like it a lot. I wish I would have gotten it. It's just hard. You're coming in from below, but then you want to go really far past it. Combining all that movement in one is tricky.
And how much does the rest of the course, like the energy you've expended to that point, kind of play into the strength you need for that drop?
Yeah, I'm sure it does, absolutely. You know, you have to factor in how winded you are, obviously, if you're pumped or not. But honestly, for a move like that, it's going to be jolty, no matter if you're pumped or not. So.
Well, we got one runner to go. Predictions, is it doable? Is that where we're going to see the course end? What do you think?
Dude, I'd be stoked if Norah hit it. That's a hard move, so I'll be fingers crossed for her.
Well, good luck in Speed and Burnout. Can't wait to see it.
Thank you.
Nice job.
Thanks.
All right, folks, here we go. Norah Brown-John ready to wrap up the hybrid round. All pressure on Norah now. Trying to get somebody through this hybrid course. She's been in this position before, being the solo clear. Can we repeat history today? We're taking a second to get adjusted for the dismount. Norah, very consistent with her performances out here at NSC. Trains out of Momentum Movement Academy. Just outside of Vancouver, Canada. Trains quite a bit out of Life Force as well. Our Season 3 champion. Vying for another championship this time around.
Yeah, she's already qualified. She qualified 2 weeks ago at Vitality with a first place result there.
Yeah, qualifying in your first event makes the rest of these just great experience and help you with that run order for later down the line. Flying her way through 126 to this point. We will be looking for this ring transfer. Can we get it smoothly and in one go? She'll want to get through this as quick as possible, so not too long of a rest period for her. Technique on spot. There it is. We got one more big move to make. Norah on pace for a potential clear. We're looking for that sideways dismount, and we're in there with time to spare. Norah Brown-John ready to shape up or ship out here.
Is it doable, Strat? We did have
man.
Sydney Smith showed a demo of it this morning. Obviously, she was fresh. Is it doable after they've done so much on the course previously?
Norah jumping into action here. Big swing build up. Gonna have to hold tight. Leads out with one hand to try to dial it in on the way down. It's just tough to really know how to grab onto it. If you are trying to balance your way, like swing up to that maximum height, it's going to drop pretty sudden. If you swing beyond it, you just have to be able to handle the G-forces. Try number 2 for Norah. A little more grip on that one. Third and final try. And no time to recover here. Wants to get right back to action. Building up that swing, getting a lot more height this time. Last attempt. Ooh, bottoms out. Pretty hard there. Hopefully she's okay on the shoulders. I'm going to go have a word with her on the floor real quick, taking the top spot by making it there without any falls. It's been a while since we've seen the hybrid undefeated. We're going to have a word with Norah Brown-John right now with Mr. DeGange.
Oh no.
All right, everybody, we're standing by with Norah. Norah, just getting off the course. We had 3 attempts at the dropping boards. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm happy with my run up to there. I really wish I would have got that. I felt like I could have got it on that last one. It was just the impact from swinging all the way down. I just kind of peeled out in a little circle.
Yeah, I mean, what does it feel like as you're coming down to the bottom? Your hands are on it, but you just get ripped off. I mean, what does it feel like?
Definitely pretty scary and a little disorienting. I kind of didn't know where I was. It's very hard until like you're at the bottom and then your hands are already off. Yeah, I don't really know, but that last one I think I let out a lot longer so I could get a little bit further out. That last one felt good. I'm kind of sad I didn't get that.
So we got speed coming up. You ran speed yesterday. You took first place. What are we going to expect on speed?
I'm definitely going to try to chain this. But I'm excited. I think I want to do the same kind of jump back chain move over there. So I'm excited to try it again.
Yeah, well, good luck. Can't wait to see you on speed and burnout.
Thank you.
Nice job.
Well, there you go, folks. Great job. Tough one to Ganji out there on the floor, chatting it up with the rest of the team on their on the comms, probably talking about these results. We were hoping to see somebody make it through. Tough day here. Obstacle design is a challenge, but these athletes always up for the task. But this one, tall order today. As we start to get the courses prepped for the speed round, let's take a look at the leaderboard, brought to you by the Bucket of Chalk, longtime sponsor and supporter of the NSC. Get that grip right, get that grip tight with some Bucket of Chalk. As Ganji tries to pull up the leaderboard, you can also find it at ninjasportnetwork.com. Check out our Patreon while you're there. All you athletes that like the fantasy leagues, we started the Ninja Fantasy Draft this season. It's been fun to track the points and performances from all the athletes. And here's a look at the leaderboard right now. Top 12 are moving on into the speed. So Elizabeth Plesgrove making it into the next round. Right there at the cutoff. Norah Brown-John, Isabella Folsom, Lorna Poertner, same top 3, staying in those top 3 spots.
Yeah, so we're going to get some things moved around for the speed course, and we will be back in just a little bit.
Thanks, folks. Be back in a bit.
What's up, ninjas? We're excited to tell you more about our Bucket Mania competition. This event is 4 days long. The first 2 days, July 30th and 31st, is our 6th Pro Bucket of Chalk competition, bringing back the 4-stage traditional format that we all love so much.
August 1st and 2nd will be Mini Bucket. Last year was incredible watching the next generation of athletes coming out. This year, everything will be bigger and better.
Sign up is on screen right now, and we'll see you there.
Silent Ninja builds the same competition grade obstacles the pros train on, right in your backyard or gym. Obstacles designed by elite athletes take your training to the next level. Use code NSC10 to get 10% off your purchase this weekend only.
Ninja Strong was started at home, built by a family who lives this sport. A family willing to build for the next generation of ninjas. Not just to build obstacles, but to build confidence, courage, and determination. Because today's grit becomes tomorrow's greatness. Family built, Ninja Strong.
You don't fail because you're not strong enough, or fast, or reactive enough. You don't fail because of traffic or people or weather. You fail because you don't trust yourself to make it.
All right, folks, welcome back. Here we are now in the speed round. Sophia Crinker-Choy going to kick things off. No longer in the hybrid, moved on into speed. 3-minute time limit, 5-second reset time. Number of falls don't count against you like they did in hybrid. Obstacles will be reset if need be. Athletes will take that reset, wait, and go again. On to the roundabout we go. This one has been pretty flowy throughout the course. Speed round. Ooh, a tough peel out there. Shakes it off. She's okay. Switch grip grab. Knowing how to travel through that line of obstacles, linking everything. Manages to get it even after that tumble. Pull her way up. One more backswing should do it off of the I-beam. And hopping down, laughing it out. She's A-okay. 40.8 for Sophia. Nice job. And Millie Eaves repping the barn, standing by. Sure everything is all set out there. This is a quick speed round. Generally, this is all about how fast and efficient these athletes can move through a series of obstacles. This one highlighting a lot of linked laches, a lot of continuous moves through the bar work here. Dropping down, gonna cut the corner here. Now this one's a big time potential waster or saver. No one had a kick out for the dismount. Millie Eaves spot on so far. Switch grip grab onto the middle pipe. Staying high on the triangle there. Turn and burn up onto that I-beam. And a kick out diving for the buzzer at 35.5. For Millie Eaves, nice run. These athletes did run this course yesterday in order to make it into day 2. Elizabeth Plesgrove on the move right now. Been jumping into that 100-meter scene, so might be enjoying the speed style work here a little bit more. Feeling more at home, feeling comfortable, making some good linked moves here so far. Going to try to get this dismount, climbing up, dropping back down, and the climb up here is going to be huge. We're getting hung up a little bit. Kicking back, kicking forward, sub 30-second time potential is there. Diving for the buzzer, 27.8 for Elizabeth Plesgrove. Excellent run. Definitely showcasing the speed work. Mila Getting coming out of big time ninja. Ready to go. Quick links here. Dropping down, finding the dismount. Got to push through here quick on the roundabout. Timing out that kick for the dismount, and now the link laches. This is where the make or break moments start to add up. Takes a backswing. Able to dial in this climb up to the I-beam. Wants one more swing forward for the dismount down. 29.89, a great time. Sub 30-second times. Challenging to get. Kenzie Hughes ready to go. Coming out of the Ultimate Ninjas Gym franchise. Linking those moves through the first few bars. How much speed can we get here on this huge tornado alley? Sideways throws onto that last pyramid. Gets the move out and down. One more swing should do it. She's trying to make sure she's got the distance and shortchanged it. Has to go back. Unfortunate there. That's going to be tough to recover from. She's going to keep fighting for it, though. Takes it in one and hits the buzzer at 45.8.
Yeah, she's going to be a little frustrated with that because on that second attempt, she was so confident on the shield up to that last dismount. She second guessed it on the first attempt, but she went for it on the second, made it look easy. Fagnant going to be up next. Porter with a great hybrid run.
Hopping through. Porter, the pace setter. Switches to the switch grip grab, quick underbar move, and now on to these throws. Going to try to link it all through. Gets the hip swing just right. All about lining up exactly where that body needs to be for these dismounts and diving for the buzzer at 27.06, new top time. Now one backswing. Even with that, was still able to get that 27 seconds. The laches on the pyramids is where a lot of athletes are able to really cover a lot of ground quickly. Lily Brown-John on the move right now. Repping the Canadian athletes. All the way around the corner here. Goes for the kick through. Gonna take a backswing here on the first triangle. But links it through to finish things out. Should be able to get a good climb up here. Solid landing, kicks back, flying forward right to the corner of the block and finishes out at 31 flat. Nice job, Lily. Savannah Selenus coming out of the Ninja Lair and Camp Rhino. locations out in Las Vegas. Swinging through. Double up. All the way across here. Kicking out. Has that experience from other quick 100-meter type events. Should feel comfortable moving at this pace. Wants to be sure about this kick through here on the I-beam and diving for the buzzer. 30.06. Nicely done, Savannah. Up now is going to be Annabella Hinrichs. Coming out of the Arc Ninja. Longmont, Colorado. Annabella ready to go. Remember, only the top 8 will be moving on into the Burnout up next. Keeping the arms locked off at 90 degrees. Going to help with that dismount. One backswing here on the triangle. Try and get that swing lined up just right when pulling through. Continuous lâché across those last few moves. Nice transition over and around to the I-beam. Big power through. And Annabella gets on through at 27.9.
Yeah, I love to see those athletes linking that last move off of the truss. Really smooth finish from Annabella there.
Final 3 athletes. Lorna Poertner, Obstacle Academy athlete, ready to go. Good link so far. Falling off at an angle here to try to cover this distance. Barely getting on to the block after the Tornado Alley, but still able to link through all those moves without any issues. Climb up here. Kicking forward. Slowing it down a bit on the dismount, but keeping the feet on top, and 29.4 for Lorna.
Yeah, it was really smooth up until that last hold. She went and reached up for it. I think she could have jumped out and gotten herself a little bit more of a swing to start, but
Hey man, playing it safe here. Solid run in the hybrid. Wanted a solid run in speed to make sure we're moving into the Burnout, and now Isabella Folsom on the move. Try to move quick here. Finding the footing there for the run into the Tornado Alley. Holding up high, plenty of momentum coming off that block. Into a few quick, powerful pulls here. One backswing to line up this dismount to make sure we're good. Dropping down, pulling up quick, staying high on that last move. Helped put her in a good position for the cat grab in 27.01.
really smooth, and right now 27 seconds seems to be the over-under. We'll see if sub 27 is possible. Norah Brown-John did win this speed round yesterday. The course did not change, and she hit 27.16, which would put her in third at the moment. We'll see if she can improve on that.
Well, here we go. Comfortable from yesterday. Know the flow you have to go with here on the speed round. How can we adjust? Athletes have faced this yesterday. Energy starts to be depleted after a couple runs throughout the weekend. Norah still finding the pace here, setting a good time, going up for the I-beam toss. Going to be close here to link this through. 24.1. Norah Brown-John somehow, some way, able to improve upon yesterday, and we're going to have a quick word from our first place finisher. Excellent job to all the athletes making it in to this phase of the competition. I have to say farewell to a few, but let's go hear from Norah right now with Mr. DeGangi.
Standing here, camera's right there. All right, everybody, we're standing by with Norah. Norah, yesterday you hit a time of 27.16. Today it was 24 seconds. What was the difference?
I think hitting the link off that, and then I think I did this a little bit quicker. I got a better run in, so this just felt a lot faster. And then I think I pulled through these a lot quicker.
Yeah, I mean, now that you're running the new format, you're running the speed twice. You did it yesterday, you do it today. How does it feel to, hit on those improvements and know you executed a little bit better than the first time?
It definitely feels good. I'm happy. I got the first run, kind of figure out what everything feels like, and then I could just clean it up for today. It felt good.
So, Norah, you've cleared burnout courses in the past. You famously cleared the championship burnout course to win. No clears this weekend on the women's side. What can we expect? Have you watched the burnout video? What do you think about this burnout? Is it possible? Will we get a buzzer on this burnout?
Hopefully. The only thing I know about the burnout right now is what we went through in the walkthrough.
So you're admitting you have not watched the rules video? We worked so hard to put those rules videos together, and you have not watched. Is that what you're saying?
I didn't want to jinx myself.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, so I'll watch it right now and kind of walk through the course, kind of see everything. From what we saw in the walkthrough, it looks really fun. I'm excited. Hopefully we'll get some clears. I know Belle's super strong at Burnout, Porter, Annabella, they're all amazing. So I'm really excited to try this Burnout course.
All right, well, good luck. I hope we can get a buzzer, and good luck in Burnout.
Thank you.
Nice job.
Well, there you have it, folks. We got the burnout coming up now. As Mr. DeGangi makes his way back in here to pull open the leaderboard to show you the top 8 moving on. Find that at ninjasportnetwork.com. See how things shake out. For the overall, let's see. Taking a look at the final leaderboard currently without the burnout points being added. Top 8. Looks like Elizabeth Plesgrove making it in. Mila Getting. Annabella Hinrichs, Savannah Selenus, Lorna Poertner, Porter Fagnant, Isabella Folsom, and Norah Brown-John. Those are going to be your top 8 athletes in the order that they will be running. So Millie Eaves just missing the cutoff in 9th place, and Lily Brown-John in 10th. So those are your top 8 moving on. We'll see how it all shakes out here in just a bit. Course is going to be set up. We'll keep the live stream up and running. We'll pull open the leaderboard for everybody to check out and have a word from our sponsors before we get started again, potentially. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out with us. Now's a good time to grab you a refill on those drinks, grab you some snacks. I know some folks do like cookouts and hang out all weekend for these NSC events. Big shout out to the families that throw this up on the weekend. Have a great time, and gyms playing this in your facilities as well. Big thank you for all the support out there from the community. Here's the leaderboard brought to you by Bucket of Chalk. We'll be back for the final burnout round and your champion for today in just a bit.
to get used to going to any level so you know how it feels when you compete it. Yeah, exactly.
Now that it's all up, can you tell us how to do it again?
Yeah, girls. We're just going to look at the touch points. If you want to just keep walking through, keep walking. So, touch points are
What's up, ninjas? We're excited to tell you more about our Bucket Mania competition.
Hi, my name's Enzo Wilson, but you might know me as Electric Enzo. Do you have an at-home ninja rig, but you struggle with knowing what to train? Or maybe you live too far from a gym to go all the time? Well, that's where I come in. I offer virtual one-on-one ninja coaching. I absolutely love coaching you guys, and I work with anyone regardless of age, experience, or equipment. Your training will be personalized to your specific goals. Head to electricenzo.ninja or call the number on screen to book a free strategy call today. I'm so excited to work with you guys, and let's level up you or your kids' ninja game.
From the secret factory in an unknown corner of the world, Bucket of Chalk is coming to you handmade, perfectly balanced, and made with love.
Check out the NSC store. Our Season 5 tour shirts are up and available now. We've also got a lot of other sweet merch, so go online and check it out. Ninja Sport Championship is brought to you by Olo, Michelin-grade no-slip shoes you can rely on for even the most difficult jumping spider. Electric Enzo virtual coaching, one-on-one virtual sessions with one of the best athletes in the game. Electrify your training. Silent Ninja, products ranging from custom obstacles to truss and accessories with quality you can trust. Remember, the K is silent. Biaggi Bros, supply chain and logistics with state-of-the-art warehousing across the U.S. DGS, obstacle manufacturer with lines designed by some of the best ninjas in our sport. Ninja Strong, designs and manufactures professional-grade obstacles from training gyms to backyard setups. Their mission is to inspire the next generation. Barbados Ninja Throwdown, an unbelievable competition in one of the most beautiful locations. You do not want to miss this Ninja Family Vacation competition. Sign up now for 2026. Celebra Family Restaurant, supporters of the Ronald McDonald House, consider donating today. Special thank you to the Shields and Boz family for their support, and Bucket of Chalk, the official chalk sponsor of NSC. Reach into the bucket and grab some chalk today. All right, so let's head down to the floor where our first Burnout is going to be standing by. Elizabeth Plesgrove is going to be the first athlete to take on this Burnout course.
Here we go, folks. No more retry system. Burnout. Traditional style rule set. One and done. If they fall, their run is over. They have 5 minutes to get through as many obstacles as possible. No resting points on these courses for your feet. So it's all about active recovery. Elizabeth going to try to move quick through first handful of touch points. 19 total touch points throughout this course. Going from the cannonball grips to the nunchucks, the vertical grip being tested. Elizabeth handling the change of direction A-OK. First big move here is going to be onto this lâché over onto that trapeze. Trying to shake out a little bit here. This is where the active recovery comes in. We'll have a few points you can chalk up. Elizabeth moving on now into the cookie jar. Hanging obstacles. You've got cliff ledge that's hidden inside of there. The yellow sides. Moving into the next few moves. Cliff contraption. A few different ledges available. Into the next lâché over onto the swinging cliffs and bookends. Big reach over. Elizabeth not able to move on through the bookend. Vertical grip taxed out there. Minute 18. Got through 9 touch points. 9 of 19. So this Burnout covers a lot of ground throughout the gym. Up now is going to be Mila Getting. Mila all chalked up, ready to go. So we going right now. Mila on the move. I'll have to adjust the time there for you, but Mila originally from Jungle Gym, training now at a Big Time. They moved up to the north here. Family originally from the Chicago area. Big Time out of Bolingbrook. Wrapping up the season there with a qualifier later this year. Right now, Mila moving smooth so far. Shake out a little bit. Chalk is available if needed. On to the cookie jar. Blind grabs. Sometimes can tax the system when you're not quite ready for a hold. Here's the big toss across to the tiny ledge, the swinging ledge. Mila not able to make the move quick to that point, but could not get on that swinging obstacle. When your grip starts to give out, makes those unstable obstacles even tougher to hold on to. So 8 touch points for Mila. Porter Fagnant. Mentioned she was the pace setter, but well known for the burnout strength. Coming out of Ninja Intensity. Try to set the pace here. On to the burnout. Let's see what style of approach she decides to take. Trying to set up this angle with the 2 in hand. That's a great way to go about it. Chalks up a little bit here before going into the cookie jars. And on now, we're getting close to the cutoff point for furthest point so far. If you go for the both-sided grab or the one side, if it takes that one close cliff ledge, it'll shake down a little bit, but goes for the vertical grips, prepping for the next few moves over. A smart approach.
Yeah, this is really good from Porter, and again, we've talked about her grip strength. She is phenomenal when it comes to that upper body grip strength. Always has been.
Big pull required here to get on to the vertical limit. This is going to be a pretty big challenge this far along. We'll have to try to get the momentum built up to get there. Vertical limit holds. Typically, you want to have a good bend in your arms when you engage it. But the way that is set is going to be a pretty challenging transition. I mean, I climbed the truss during the break just to feel that vertical limit ledge. And I had to get up pretty high just to hold on to it. Of course, that's me at 165 pounds. We'll see how the athletes can adapt to that move. Savannah Selenus on the move right now. Repping Camp Rhino and Ninja Lair out of Las Vegas. Swinging through. Up and through on to the nunchucks. Kicking back here, staying spread between the 2, 1 on each. Pull back to find that momentum. I'll conserve that grip. If you try to swing from just 1, you can easily lose a lot of grip power over the course of your swings. A little miss there, but we're able to adjust. Savannah moving on to the next clip contraption. See what the approach is going to be here. Do we go for the bookended grabs? Reverse grip throw on to the sides. Nicely done. Savannah's got to rock side to side a bit to help get that reach. It's a further reach. That's as far as we go. Good fight out there from Savannah. 9 touch points. Started to turn into a race to that point. Annabella Hinrichs standing by. Repping the Arc Ninja Gym. Annabella going to be swinging her way through right now. Change of direction here, knowing exactly where to be on that rope. Notice she got some slack there to lower herself onto the rope to allow for a bigger swing to help with that momentum. A quick kickback helps drive that momentum forwards off of the 2 holds. Steady in the swing a little bit. No! Unfortunate miss there. That's tough. You're not allowed to utilize the exterior portion. She was trying to find room to adjust for the missed move and just couldn't recover in time. So tough break for Annabella. Lorna Poertner on the move right now. Obstacle Academy athlete. Swinging her way through. 3rd in hybrid. 6th in speed. We'll see how far we can get here on the burnout. No one past or even up to the vertical limit. Straightens out that lead arm to allow a little extra pull power to be generated. And now the tricky part here, got the lower ledge. That next cookie jar, the ledge is a little higher. You can see a tape mark or the paint mark, kind of blue line there. It's a tougher hold to make into the next few cliff ledges. Lorne looking to straighten out that swing. A little askew here, going to make the time on this bowl a little more than she would like. Starting to tax the grip here as we swing back and forth, trying to cover the distance. Matches on the front swing to get to that bookend. And now side to side. Need to generate that swing here. A big pull is going to be required to get up to that vertical limit ledge. Oh, this is looking to be a cliff too far for a lot of these athletes. But
she does get the touch point, tying Porter Fagnant, who's sitting in first, but just a few seconds behind, about 11 seconds. So with 2 athletes to go, Porter Fagnant holding that first place burnout spot.
Up now, Isabella Folsom, ready to go. Isabella swinging her way through. Strong with the burnout runs. 2 burnout clears in her NSC history. Good high grabs, keeping a good lock off. Power through these first handful of handles. And right away, chalking up as we swing forwards. Steady that swing and try to get right away, one-handed swing down onto that clip contraption. Bookended grab. Changing the direction of your swing here. Vital. Putting Isabella first place overall. Now we just got a few more moves to make.
Oh, I like
Going
this turn
forwards.
here.
And then switches it into the vertical limit grip. Here we go. Isabella digging deep, getting through the vertical limit. And now is going to have a chance to recover that grip some here on the straight bar. Showing us it can be done. And the spinning bar, just nothing left in the tank. Fast to that point. 13 touch points in 134. It's a new standard to beat. Norah Brown-John going to close things out for the day in the female division. She's got burnout clears in the past. Familiar with things here at Obstacle Academy as well. Can we clutch this out with the burnout clear? She knows what point she needs to get to. See if that changes her style, how she decides to run this course, but Norah looking locked in right now. Trying to find that next hold. Swinging in. Staying calm. Bookends grab, staying high, trying to keep that swing minimized until we get it going side to side. And now the reach up. This is going to be the big challenge here. Pulling up, hold on tight, quick transition over.
That's going to put her in first place overall. Second in burnout here. But she's looking for a sweep here, Strat. And she's on pace timing-wise. It just depends on how much rest she wants to take here. But she could get first right here with the sweep, Strat.
Oh, she is not slowing down, not taking any rest breaks. Next trapeze is a good spot as Andy to recover some, because next up they have to go another kind of blind grab contraption. There's a bar that's inside. They have to swing up and into, one hand per slot. Forcing their way inside of that is a
This is it, Strat. Just two more moves to the dismount.
Oh, we got room. She's trying to keep that switch grip in there so the pipe doesn't spin. Bump it over.
Come on, Norah.
Got to go quick here.
Dismount in sight. Just can't get there.
Almost a burnout clear, but what a pace to that point. Securing another top spot. Norah Brown-John, congratulations. We're going to have a chat with Norah here in a second with DeGangi. Nicely done.
Give me a second. Okay. All right, everybody, we're standing by with our winner. Let's give it up for Norah Brown-John! Norah, a phenomenal day. First place across the board. Walk me through a few moves from the dismount. Tell me about that burnout run.
Oh my gosh, there's a spinning bar inside that last one. I'm surprised I even got my hand off and into the second one. I felt my fingers slip, so I readjusted. I was just trying to pop my hips up, give myself as much time to get my hand in the second one, and yeah, I don't know, that did not go so well.
Yeah, I see you grabbing at your neck a little bit. What are you feeling?
Well, I wasn't really, well, I kind of expected to fall. I was feeling pretty tired, but that was just a big hit to my back, but it's okay, I'll be fine.
So throughout the weekend, tell me a little bit about Norah Brown-John's review of the Obstacle Academy courses. What'd you think?
I love them. I love competing here. It's so much fun. Their speed courses especially, I love doing them. Burnout was really fun today. And the hybrid, they always have some really cool obstacles. I'm kind of sad I didn't get to try the last one, but I'm happy with how this weekend went.
So when is the next time we're going to see you?
Right now, our next one's Ninja Intensity, but we might go to Rock Solid, maybe the Rise. We're not sure yet.
All right, well, awesome job today. You absolutely crushed it, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Nice job. Podiums. Quick podiums.
Well, there you go, folks. We'll pull open the leaderboard here to show the results as we get ready for the podiums. I got to head out to the floor and give the awards. So thanks, everybody. We'll do the award ceremony here in just a second. Thanks, everybody. We'll do the award ceremony here in just a second. All right.
Hot mic.
Okay.
So congratulations, Norah Brown-John. Let's take a quick look at the leaderboard before we get down to the floor for our podiums. Norah Brown-John with a clean sweep. Isabella Folsom in second. Second place across the board. Porter Fagnant is going to be third place. Lorna Poertner and Savannah Selenus will be grabbing those qualifying spots. So for the female division, because Nora's already qualified, we will look at fifth place across the board now. So any athletes that take fifth, five now. Yeah, so Savannah Selenus is going to get into the championship. Elizabeth Plesgrove just one spot out. Congratulations. Lorna Poertner, 13U athlete coming up into the pro division, making a claim for Rookie of the Year on the female side. What a comp for her. She held first place. Oh, we'll go down to the floor. Mr. Ryan Stratus is ready to go.
Come on over. We're going to announce the top 5 athletes qualifying. So gather around, all the athletes. Come on over. Great job, everybody. Bring it on, bring it on. We get everybody else. We're good? All right, congratulations, all the athletes. Incredible job today. Incredible job throughout the weekend. Give yourselves a round of applause. Good job, everyone. Appreciate y'all's hard work. Top 5 will be qualifying today since we already have one qualified for the finals. So in 5th place, Savannah Selenus. Savannah Selenus qualifying. Where's she at? There we go. Congratulations, making it in. Come on over. Nice work. Good work. In 4th place, we got Lorna Poertner. Lorna, congratulations. In 3rd place, we have Porter Fagnant. Come on up, Porter. Nice job, congrats. In 2nd place, Isabella Folsom. And your 1st place finisher today is gonna be Norah Brown-John. Get those photo ops, ladies and gentlemen. These are your top athletes for the Obstacle Academy. Qualifier number 2. Good. All good, Hunter? All right. Nice job, everybody. Come on down. Congratulations. Great job, everybody. We're going to go ahead and get the next course set up. Big shout out to all the Obstacle Academy athletes. Everybody, appreciate all the Obstacle Academy crew for putting things together. We got the open division coming up in just a bit, folks. Don't go anywhere. Live stream will be back. Everybody tuning in this morning, thank y'all so much. Back in a bit.
All right, so on behalf of Ryan Stratus, the Obstacle Academy team, and myself, Michael Bellion, our head judge, Hunter Gerard, our camera operator, thanks so much, everybody, for checking out our stream. That's going to do it for the female division. And so that is going to do it for us. We're going to be right back with the open division in just a little bit, kicking off at 1:30 Central Time here with the first runner. We will see who our athletes in the open division will be to qualify for our championship. Congratulations to all the female athletes this weekend. We'll be back in just a bit, folks. Thanks for hanging out.
from the secret factory in an unknown corner of the world. Bucket of Chalk is coming to you handmade, perfectly balanced, and made with love.
Sport Championship is brought to you by Olo, Michelin-grade no-slip shoes you can rely on for even the most difficult jumping spider. Electric Enzo virtual coaching, one-on-one virtual sessions with one of the best athletes in the game. Electrify your training. Silent Ninja, products ranging from custom obstacles to truss and accessories with quality you can trust. Remember, the K is silent. Biaggi Bros, supply chain and logistics with state-of-the-art warehousing across the U.S. DGS, obstacle manufacturer with lines designed by some of the best ninjas in our sport. Ninja Strong, designs and manufactures professional-grade obstacles from training gyms to backyard setups. Their mission is to inspire the next generation. Barbados Ninja Throwdown, an unbelievable competition, one of the most beautiful locations. You do not want to miss this Ninja Family Vacation competition. Sign up now for 2026. Celebra Family Restaurant, supporters of the Ronald McDonald House, consider donating today. Special thank you to the Shields and Voz family for their support, and Bucket of Chalk, the official chalk sponsor of NSC. Reach into the bucket and grab some chalk today.